I would like to thank Mina Kim, the Build Up Korea Conference, for inviting me to speak. We've sent the word, set our two best representatives, Grace Chung, and of course Honey Badger Jr., Maureen Bannon, Mo Bannon. But I want to do a video so that you all understand how important this conference is, how important Korea is, how important your own work in this is. We are at an inflection point in world history. If you needed a wake-up call on that, the military parade that took place in China under the auspices of the Chinese Communist Party should awaken everybody. I know that you have been at the front line of this fight, but the entire world started awakening to a new geopolitical reality, and that is the Chinese Communist Party is, I think, very openly talking not just about dominance in East Asia or Southeast Asia or the Western Pacific, but they are talking about becoming the dominant power on the Eurasian landmass and in the world, something we've warned about for many, many years. The South Korean people have been at the forefront of this fight for many decades. In fact, I would argue that the Second World War really ended or came to a truce after the Chinese Civil War in Korea, on the Korea Peninsula. And the bravery and the courage of the Korean people have been second to none in this fight. Right now, we're at an inflection point. You had an election stolen, there's no doubt about that. That's why the Korean authorities are being so over the top and trying to shut down the voices of the Korean people, and particularly young people. They fully understand that this revolution against tyranny and for liberty, sovereignty, and individual freedom, so that each person can have self-actualization or self-realization towards himself and about themselves as the image and likeness of God. That these atheistic, secularist Marxists hate that, and they hate you in the process. It shouldn't be lost on anybody that the conversation that Xi and Putin had that was caught on hot mic was about immortality, was about those two individuals and more and higher ups in the cadre of these gangster organizations living forever by using freshly harvested organs from common citizens. Their depravity knows no death. And what they hate the most is when people, and particularly young people, stand up and say, no, we've had enough. You're not going to do it to me. You're not going to do it to my family. You're not going to do it to my community. And most certainly, you're not going to do it to my nation. This is why we're honored to be invited to speak. Your moment is now. The election fraud is rife. The CCP-controlled party that stole the election will try to choke down South Korea and the great South Korean people with an iron fist. The only way that iron fist can be broken is by young people just like yourself. And that's why Mina Kim and Build Up Korea is so vitally important, and particularly in this moment in history. Honored to be able to address you, and look forward to seeing you, all of you, on the war room.